going on, guys? This is Quentin Sensei Ninja. The show, I kind of talk about things that I find important within the world. This could be anything from fitness to martial arts to sports, combat sports, boxing, wrestling, jiu-jitsu, MMA, the whole nine. Also, we're gonna, we maybe get into spirituality, religion. I like religion, politics. So all the things that I personally are interested in. I find myself having conversations with multiple people about the same topics. So I might as well just address it all here on a public forum on YouTube or Facebook, whichever way you guys are receiving this video. One of the first things that I think I could talk about off the top of my head is Nick Diaz. Nick Diaz and the whole 5-year suspension. I'm a little dated on it. Everything's a little bit off. I'm gonna try to put this up as soon as possible. But with regards to Nick Diaz and his suspension for the use of cannabis, they gave him 5 years. I know I hear a lot of people saying, why is that? Why can they suspend him for 5 years when people got caught using steroids and they suspended him for 1 year? They got less than that. What was the problem? See, the issue is, honestly, is they were trying to show Nick Diaz who's the boss. Nick popped on a piss test several times. He had a fight with Takanori Gomi, and I personally feel like they shouldn't have done that to him. They made it a no contest. This dude got Gomi in a gogo plata. And for those of you who are familiar with Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, a gogo plata is a very, very tough move to get. You got to pull your leg over the dude's face and put your foot underneath your chin and get him in the go-go. I'll just show a video, him getting him with the go-go plata. If I can view it, there it is. He got
that left overhand, that left hook. He can't see it coming. Nice double. That's what Gomi wanted.
Oh, Scott, great to give him a plata. See how flexible Nick Diaz is? He's got Gomi in a whole world of trouble right here. He can finish it out.
He got a shin. He's taking out the shin. That is it. Nick Diaz has defeated.
Why do you believe it?
He got him with the go-go plata. A go-go plata is a very tough move to get on anybody, and they made it a no contest. They said it was a performance enhancement at the time. I personally still think it's a crock of bullshit, but it's cool they took the victory from him back then. I think I made a post before about them, why they keep messing with Nick Diaz. Nick Diaz is not easy guy to like, easy guy to get along with. He opened about cannabis use. He's also very vocal about the politics. He skipped out on press conferences once. He's supposed to fight George St. Pierre. So he's not the poster child for MMA or UFC or whatever. So they punished him for it. During this hearing, he pled the fifth. So he didn't say anything during his hearing. And it's like, if you don't want to talk, we'll max out your sentence. And they maxed it out, and that's why they made it 5 years. But my whole stance on it, if he knew that he was going to be taking a drug test and he knew the particular place that he was fighting in, it was banned, just cut yourself all the initial bullshit. And you got to pick your battles. If you felt like that was a battle for him to worth fighting, more power to Nick Diaz. More power to him. But that's how I kind of see it on that one. Next thing, Floyd Mayweather. He had his final fight, 49-0. He fought Andre Bordeaux. For his going away party, for his going away fight. The whole thing about Floyd Mayweather in general, I could show a couple clips of the fight. The fight was okay. I mean, it looked like a typical Floyd Mayweather fight. I personally didn't and wouldn't have paid money, wouldn't have took time off work, wouldn't even do a party for this one because I knew how it was gonna end up. People were big Mayweather fans. They came out and supported him. His pay-per-view numbers, I got the numbers afterwards. I think they were like 400,000 pay-per-view buys. It was very, very low for a Floyd Mayweather particular fight. But you know, he did what he wanted to do. I think he was looking for the knockout. He was hitting him with some hard punches. He ran a lot. Berto was shorter. He couldn't get to him. Floyd thinks he's the TBE, the best ever. I beg to differ. He's nowhere near on Muhammad Ali, Sugar Ray Robinson, Sugar Ray Leonard. He's not on that level, and he you know, he didn't get out there and fight guys. He went out there and outpointed. I understand the game is hit without being hit, and if you were the best at playing tag, you know, for your size and the guys you were fighting, he wasn't playing that game on guys that were taller than him. He played it on guys that were smaller. So, as far as I look at that fight in general, you know, it ain't nothing special, nothing amazing. We also got, you know, in the UFC news, not much going on in UFC. I believe Josh Barnett is fighting Roy Nelson. You know, that's going to be a decent bout. I'm a big Barnett fan, and I've been rooting for him, and he got a good test for country, big country. So it should be a pretty decent match. So, you know, I don't know if I'm going to be getting that fight either, but, you know, I definitely want to check it out. As far as any videos, as far as movies out there, Ip Man 3 is coming up. It's got Mike Tyson supposed to be in it. You know, so it should be a good movie. Other than that, you know, if you can check out a few, I'll put a link below. Definitely a couple martial art movies to check out. But I want to hear your opinion in the comments below. Did you see the Floyd Mayweather fight? What did you think about it? Also about Nick Diaz and his whole suspension thing that he got going on. Go ahead and leave your comment and let me know what your opinion on on the matter. And also tomorrow I'll be in the next couple of days I'll be posting a free technique. It'll be over some gripping, somebody grabbing you by your wrist or your collar. You know, it worked for also competition guys that are done no gi and then they convert over to gi, and everybody's like, oh yeah, the gi is better than this and this. So my next video, be sure to check it out. It's going to be about grips for the gi. Yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.